we have a very interesting YouTube video that's been uploaded by the Minecraft official YouTube channel. And no, I'm not talking about the one where they announced the Copper Age update name.
I'm sorry, but Wu is talking so much. So I will just tell you the drop name. And it is the Copper Age.
There's nothing too exciting about this one. This one is titled, Why Are Their Eyes So Big? The Story of the Elder Guardian. This was uploaded it was only 3 days ago. I thought it was like a week. I will not play this video in its entirety. In fact, I'm going to show you a little snippet of it, somewhere in the middle where they're fighting the Elder Guardian when gameplay is shown. This video has been linked to me by a lot of you guys. I guess it's because Minecraft Live is happening in like a month's time and you guys are like looking for update leaks and hints. And I gotta say, this is a very interesting try. Perhaps not entirely fruitless. So in front of me, I have a lot of doors. In fact, these are all the doors that exist in Minecraft right now, except for all the copper variants, but they all look kind of the same. However, when I apply a certain Izuma Void resource pack, you can see the doors start looking a little bit different. They sort of pop out a bit. Now, this will make some sense later on. This is Jeb explaining to us why the Elder Guardian attacks us in the way that it does. So we can see in the hotbar right here, we have several weapons. We've got Golden Apple. This is actually legit footage of someone trying to take down the Ocean Monument. Trident, Netherite Sword, Pickaxe, Milk Bucket, Cherry Door. This is a hint, so we'll keep going. This is probably flashback footage. They're mining down the walls with mining fatigue. They really can't do it. And then the same player places down 3 different doors for some air pockets. However, you will notice that the doors look a little bit funky. So supposedly what you guys think is that we're gonna get 3D doors. So what you're seeing right now with these 3D doors is a vanilla tweak resource pack. I've got it enabled right here, vanilla tweaks 121. It still works, obviously. And we can narrow them all down. So we've got all the different variants, but the one that was in the hotbar of the player is the cherry door. So let's put this over here. We're going to look at it the same way it appears in the video. The hinges are on the left, the door knocker is in the middle. We have a dark outline on the top of the window. A lot of this actually checks out with the hinges on the left, so this is angled the correct way. The door knocker is in the middle. We have the pattern in the center. You can look very carefully yourself. It is almost identical with some texture changes that I've noticed. This is not the exact same cherry door as the one shown in vanilla tweaks, but honestly, these subtle differences can be accounted for by minor testing by the team, and maybe they have another resource pack on that's overriding it. So my verdict is it's not a leak. It seems a little far-fetched, but there's another thing that they showed. This has nothing to do with the Ocean Monument or a resource pack or a texture. This is an in-game functionality that seems to have just found its way into the footage without in-post editing. You will notice several seconds later as they're fighting the Elder Guardian, watch the hotbar in action. The hotbar is switching items immediately. Although obviously that's not a new thing, you can do that right now, but this is more of an accessibility feature that a lot of people would enjoy using. Now this one is slightly different, but there's still an explanation for it. So what I have here is the replay mod, which I know a lot of you guys use. I've only just started using it. Now I'm not going to spoil too much, but here I am. I'm going to spectate my own self. So here we go. Now what you're going to notice is it does track the player's movements, rotation, and everything, but it does not show you the UI. All it does is it tracks what the player is holding in the weapon slot. So without downloading the flashback mod, I'm assuming this is just what the flashback mod does. It probably knows a little more information about the player data, including armor hit points, health, water breathing, hunger, but doesn't really know what else is in the player's hotbar, so just throws the weapon into the first slot and that's it. I guess this video was just so low profile that they didn't think to acknowledge the mistake in the video description, as they did with the retextured glowberries, which is in a far more important video. But Phoenix, what are you talking about with the title of the video and the thumbnail? Yeah, okay, so I woke up this morning expecting to just edit this video and release it out until I was sent this picture. This is John, probably also known as Roger Badgerman, who leaked the Firefly update last time, and they've come out with this image here. Written in response to some strange Google giveaway form in a private Discord. Was this planned? This is him leaking the word Nautilus. Also, who even is this guy? Who is he? Add me on Discord, John. This is a Nautilus shell. It's already something in the game. So amidst all the kerfuffle around these 3D doors, you now have a Nautilus to talk about, coupled with the fact that they just added underwater music as a parameter to allow underwater songs to be played when you're in the relevant biome. It's all coming together. As a refresher, this is what a conduit does. If you build a prismarine structure around it, you're basically able to just live underwater. Not saying that this is going to be a conduit update or anything. It says Nautilus. It could mean absolutely anything. It seems pretty thematic given that you just showed a video of an ocean monument being raided by people. John is a fairly credible leak source, so I would assume that whatever he's saying right now is believable to some extent. Let me know in the comments what you guys would like to see in the next release, drop, cycle, whatever it is. Please don't say the end update.